Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. And so off the tip, it is New York. Now Maxey. Pass to Banchero. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
6 to shoot. Hardaway. Deflected. Pass to Banchero. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's McGrady. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. The 3 from Banchero. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Towns. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Anthony, here we go. Tipped. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Yao. Banchero outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hardaway. And he lays it up and in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw, no good.
At the line.
So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Back to Hardaway. To the left wing. On the wing, Anthony. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by San Antonio. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Hardaway into the lane. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Bryant. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. In transition. McGrady grabs a miss.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Yao. Here's McGrady. There's the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McGrady shot is off. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, up by 3.
San Antonio 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
New York on D. They trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. Swatted away. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Hardaway. 4 on the clock. To the paint. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Stojakovic has got his first bucket in this one. Picked by Smith. Here's Fox. Fox, aggressive. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? You'll just have to wait and see.
Pass to Stojakovic. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. San Antonio leading. Cunningham into the lane. Pass to Camby. Here's Hardaway. Second chance effort. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, that's an unselfish play from Paolo Banchero. Just recognizing the situation, sets up his teammate nicely.
Now Cunningham. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Tatum. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
It's tipped. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Outside Hardaway. The floater. Now with a rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Down low. Here's Bryant. Holmgren with the block.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you guys.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Turkoglu. From about 19. Connects. The jumper drops. Turkoglu's got his first points of the game.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And he dunks it down.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. And here's Fox. Here goes Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
To the wing, right side. Driving to the basket. Oh, Fox! A bolt of lightning on the drive.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Here's Bryant. Covered by Towns. Then Carroll the screen. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's McGrady. Good on the shot. McGrady's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Jordan. Out to Anthony. All sorts of time. Yep, count it.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Drives to the hoop. And there's the screen. Pass to Yao. No good that time. Spurs trail by 5. Outside Tatum. And here's Jordan. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside Hardaway. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Come on. 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Spurs foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Pass to Yao. Here's McGrady. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. From downtown, San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Fox, here we go. Pass to Yao. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 3. Now here's Bryant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
San Antonio trailing here.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. .152 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. And slam dunk by Jordan. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Inside, Bryant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. On offense, here is San Antonio. 2-point game. Here's Jordan. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
1:02 left to play in the third. Fox with the ball. Going inside. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
To the inside. And it's New York with a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McGrady. Fox outside. Pass to Yao. Offensive board. The shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's McGrady.
First foul. Marcus Henry. First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio on D. Pass to Smith. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long. putting that help defense to the test.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now Maxey. Pass to Turkoglu. And the basket is good.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Holmgren. Easy two for Holmgren.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
There's Tatum with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sideline. Tatum with a nice shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And San Antonio making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Here's Holmgren. Big Chet throwing it down. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Banchero. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. It's stolen by Fox. And stolen by Holmgren. Ooh, it's stolen. Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
Throws good. Jordan.
First team foul. Michael Jordan.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And here's Fox. Driving in. Ooh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Spurs.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now Towns. It's deflected. Bryant outside. Here's Fox. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Tatum attacking. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. And rebounded by Tatum.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Now here's Hardaway. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Now Banchero. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13.
And Bryant, here we go. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns. Got that time. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Here's Maxey. He takes it in. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
On offense, here is San Antonio. 2-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum with a steal. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Fires the 3. Oh, it doesn't go. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Michael Jordan at the line.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Earlier in the season, the Charlotte Hornets ended up losing their last game in this matchup. It's the Knicks. And so with that loss, evening the series up here at 1-1, we look to this game to decide who has the upper hand in this matchup.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now here's LeBron. Good work defensively by Yao. Here's Fox. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Can't connect from short range. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Down low. McGrady right side. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. That one falls.
What a memorable way to cap off that move. Finishes with a flourish.
Outside, Kobe. And stolen by LeBron. The three from Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
This is the kind of range Davis has. If you give him room to fire, he'll burn you.
Pass to Yao. Fox. Fox is double. Now with the ball. Picked up by Davis. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. It's stolen by McGrady. And they're running. Fires the three. Fox, no good. James looking it over. Tries again. And it's good on the way up.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
17 foul.
Now, here's Maxey. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. No good from Turkoglu.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, James. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trailed by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Johnson outside. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Edwards, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. Yao, no good.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Now Fox. Knocked away. And taken away by Johnson. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Now the Knicks with it. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now here's Brunson. Still scoreless. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hero, no good. Charlotte trailing. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Now in for New York, number 30,
High tide, Fox. Smith with a wide open look. New York, no good that time either. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Driving in. Trickling. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And a wide open look for James. No good on the quick three.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
And the dunk by Smith.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Brunson with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here is James. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Clock at 4. Good work defensively by Yao.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Shoots inside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Johnson. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
kick by Yao. And Yao slams it in.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Morant. And stolen by Yao. 3-on-3. Here's Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Back to Banchero. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And again, the Hornets missing. And here are the Knicks. They've got a 13-2 run going. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Bryant's shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Hornets trail by 14. Johnson in the corner. Shoots the three. In the corner, it's Noah. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. From deep, James. It's rebounded by New York.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games. They need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
15.
And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. Hornets trail by 16. The 3 from LeBron.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Banchero. The kick out to Fox. To the middle. It's deflected. It's Edwards on the wing. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Screen by Smith. Crafty move, and the layup is good. McGrady's got 7.
like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
LeBron James on the wing. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy two, but a foul called. And a trip to the free throw line instead. The Knicks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Maxey. Turkoglu outside. Offensive rebound. And Smith with the stuff.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Hornets trailed by 16. James left side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Charlotte no good that time either.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Back to McGrady. The wide open look here for Fox. Misses the three. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 16. And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The first free throw is good. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Outside, Edwards. Edwards fights through for two.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
And effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
New York leading by 13. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Edwards looking it over Smith. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
41.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. New York leading by 13. Maxey attacking. Now here's Ingram. The rebound by Young. It's Edwards on the wing. And stolen by Maxey. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. This one for three. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hornets ball. And Charlotte turns it over again. Both teams will make substitutions. Turkoglu outside. Outside, Hero. New York moving it around. Traps in the tray. Hero's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Outside, Hero. The three. Up again. It's rebounded by Noah. Hornets trail by 16. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hero. Stolen by Noah. Now it's Young with no one around. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. Rebounded by Edwards.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
The Knicks leading by 16. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. McGrady with the ball. Got it to go off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And that one falls for Bryant. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 19-point game. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. McGrady with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
LeBron shot is off. The Knicks leading by 19 points. It's hauled in by LeBron. Murray for three. Banchero grabs the board. And the Knicks with possession. With the crossover. A shot by McGrady, no good. Brunson, left side. And here's LeBron outside. And again, the Hornets missing.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New York.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Brunson missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
For three, Ingram. Good on the triple.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
They entered tonight's game trailing 2-1 in the season series, and they are determined to settle the score.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And even if it's just tying the series, to go out with a win, well, you feel like you came out on top in that situation. So that's their goal tonight.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. The Knicks with the rebound.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
And there's the drive. And that one good. Bryant's gotten his second bucket.
He's starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is James. Right now, contributing around 10.5 points a game. Clock at 4. Here's Brunson outside. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
They're a little slow out of the gates. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Davis. Back to Edwards. Double team on James. On the wing, Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 3. Back to James. Three-pointer, no good.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Back to Banchero. New York working the ball around now. Bryant with it. Picked up by James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Fox outside. Pass to Smith. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Nice move. Smith with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
From down in the low post, it goes. Fox has got his second basket on the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Johnson. And there's James from the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Brown all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Hornets trail by 7. And here's Brunson, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got 5 now.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. On the wing, Fox. He's got 5. Down low. Yao. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. Yao with a rebound. Fox outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front, leading by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's McGrady. And scores off the crossover. McGrady's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Edwards, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fox on the attack. Banchero surveys. And it's Fox missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ooh, it's stolen away. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Here's McGrady, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 7 points.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
James outside. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For three, it's rebounded by Banchero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Brunson misses. New York leading by 7. Kicks it out to Bryant. Let's go with a three. The Hornets pull it in. Stolen by Bryant. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
Pass to James. Outside Edwards. From deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The shot by James, no good. Bryant left side. Banchero outside. And here's Ingram outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Hornets trail by 11. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Bryant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Outside for Ingram. He buries it from 3. Ingram's got his first 3 points of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And Brunson's got the ball here for Charlotte. Down by 12. Out to James. Fires for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor. Excellent effort that time, not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Brunson with it. Pass to Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's McGrady. That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out in front, up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Hornets trail by 9. Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Noah. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
New York leading by 8. Bryant outside. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding,
especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Knicks leading by 3. Inside. The kick out to Banchero. Off target with the 3.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Morant surveying the floor. Yao with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Reed sets a screen. Pass to Morant. Shoots. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
To the paint. Here's Yao. And that one is hammered home.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Brunson penetrating. Right side Morant. For 3, James. And no good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
James brings the double team. Fox deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. James with a steal. Pass to Flag. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's James. LeBron fires one down.
Making room inside. James fighting for the rebound and delivers.
Pass to Fox. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 3. For the tie. James from distance. Easy work.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Bryant left side. And stolen by Edwards. James outside. For the lead. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
So for the Knicks. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Maxey attacking. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey, quick on the drive.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Turkoglu. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Kicks it to Hero. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's a tie game in New York. And time to step away. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. And again, New York with the triple.
There's Turkoglu's touch from deep. He can be lethal when he gets it going.
Powering through, LeBron. Shot is off, shooting 7 for 15. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Turkoglu. Now Maxey. Hero for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Maxey surveys. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6.
Terrific work by Edwards there. The positioning, the timing on the contest, that's textbook defense.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that 6th sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
And here's Edwards outside. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Edwards with a step. Davis. Oh, no good on the layup. And so Hero will bring it up for the Knicks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Driving in. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now the Hornets moving it up. Davis. Now Edwards. Cleared away by Hero. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Davis pulls it down. Hornets trail by 7. Rob. And here's Hero. Now it's Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Yao. Outside Maxey. 3 on the clock. Oh, missed on the tray. Edwards looking for an opening. Smith right side. Here's Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. James, right side. 10-footer is good.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
James, outside. Six on the shot clock. Edwards fires. No good from 3. Now Banchero. Cleared away by Davis.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Edwards is doubled. And he nails it. Knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. That misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout call, the Hornets. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Up again. So New York wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Pass to Hachimura. Off target from three-point range. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you. Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught. Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Traps in the tray.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
Now, here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
And Mitchell is used to this. Teams are going to play him physical in that lane.
And they double up Doncic. Here's the 3. Reeves can't hit. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Pass to Merrill. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's James. Takes it off the glass.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here is Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Basket counts. Mitchell's got 6.
The floater's an important shot for Mitchell, and he's got it down. He can alter his release any way he needs to.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Vincent. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell looking it over. There's a screen by Bryant. And that one's good, Mitchell. He's got 8.
creating the opportunity. Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Pass to Hayes. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Tomlin. Misses the three. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2.
8. The Cavaliers, 10.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
In the corner, it's Mobley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Over in the corner, Vincent. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Vincent's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. They swipe it. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vincent. Puts up a deep 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Kevin?
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside, Smart. Pass to LaRavia. From outside, off the mark. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Merrill. No good on the 3. Outside, Smart. Vincent on the wing. Latrey. Ball with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Zorje, one of the stories for the Lakers last season, were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell, so good inside.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
The Lakers trade. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Ayton. And the Lakers with another miss. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell on the move. Now Merrill. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
And that's on the D. You got to make sure you're guarding Mitchell from that corner.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Applying pressure. It's what Mitchell does to your defense.
And Mitchell drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Reeves. Now Hachimura trying to get something going. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Screen by Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
A kick out to Mobley. Clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Reeves outside. Drills the three-pointer. Reeves has got 6.
You've got to respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. On defense, the Lakers. To the wing right side. Mobley wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
The Lakers making a switch here. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron left side. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Reeves. LeBron James attacking. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Ball. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Hunter. Mitchell outside. Four on the shot clock. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Mitchell is double. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. 22 points for him.
2 minutes.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Los Angeles ball. Cleveland substitution.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Yep, that one goes.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Back to Hunter. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Hunter. One-on-one fast break. Mitchell with it. Defended by Reeves. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Cavaliers making a switch here.
Substitution on court.
Lakers trail by 5. And it's Connect in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Connect. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
To the left wing. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
Cleveland 26.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Hachimura, the screen. And it's Hayes in the corner. Out to the right wing. Pass to LaRavia. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading. And a wide-open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Hachimura to take the lead. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Outside Porter. Pass to Merrill. Over in the corner, Allen. Here's Tyson. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He made it very clear they need to work the ball inside, saying, quote, they haven't blocked a shot yet. Bring the ball to them. Make them defend us down low. Let's see how they take that advice. Back to
you. We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Back to Doncic. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. that one on Ayton.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic with it. No one near James as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Right side, Ball. And he banks the layup in.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
James looking it over. Now Reeves. Ron right side.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers trailed by 4. Here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. Ball with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Mitchell. Knocks down the 3.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Mitchell outside. Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell getting dirty down low.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And good that time.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Now Mobley. Mitchell outside. Cleared away by Ayton. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here are the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
Austin Reeves, third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Los Angeles calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
James fires, and he does not hit. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Lakers. They trailed by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Give yourself a big round of applause.
Here's Reeves. The three doesn't go. And that's an intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. Fourth personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell! We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard. It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees, a much improved all-around basketball play.
Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Now here's Durant. Off with the layup. Cunningham looking around. And the dunk by Robinson.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Out to Harris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Another miss by Houston. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoffs. Thompson can flat out fly.
Knocked away. Rebound by the Pistons.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Deep two from Robinson. Rebound by Smith.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot by KD. No good. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 3. It's stolen by Duren. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Outside, KD. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Thompson with the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Left side, Harris. Outside, Robinson. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Here's Şengün. And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Pistons leading by 5. Out to Harris. Pass to Jenkins. Harris a screen. Knocked loose. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. Robinson for three. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Sengun steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Sengun is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
To the paint, it's stolen by Harris. Duran with it, picked up by Thompson. Swiped away. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Thompson misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Robinson. Inside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Thompson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Off target at the rim. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. That'll be a 5-second call.
Detroit ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. It's Cunningham with the drive. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Robinson can't get that one to fall. That's Durant on the wing. Some solid defense from Harris.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's Cunningham following the shot by Kevin Durant. Now, here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, it's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got 9.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Okogie misses. The Pistons on offense. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. In the corner, it's Robinson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Out to Smith. It's tipped on the wing, Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham outside to the inside. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And finished off by KD.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Second shot opportunity. Good. He hits the jump shot.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Okogie. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Holland. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5.
6. The Pistons 11.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
For 3, Okogie drains the three-pointer. Okogie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harris outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Returning fire. Harris wanted them to know he can answer.
Thompson outside. Pass to KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now Jenkins. Still yet to score. Out to Harris. Another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, that's just cash. I love seeing Harris pull the trigger from that corner.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Rockets trailed by 3. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Durant feeling it out of here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Timeout. Timeout.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
The first free throw is good. Durant hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's up a 3. Duren pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Duran's got his second basket.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Adams down low. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Over Shepard. Duran, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
There's 1:26 left in the first half.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Shepard. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Durant with another miss. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
In for your Rockets.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Dorian Finney-Smith. 5 seconds inbound violation.
29 seconds left here in the second. In the corner, it's Harris. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Robinson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got 12.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The drive by Thompson. Here's Finney-Smith. Drops in the tray. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Outside Robinson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Pistons lead by 7. For 3. Rebounded by Capella. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, good on the triple. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Robinson. Robinson missing again. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here's Houston. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Harris outside. Şengün with the rebound.
I guess we credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Greg, you're looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You holding up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher. And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beastly.
Robinson misses. Rockets trailed by 6. It's Thompson off the drive. Some solid defense from Harris. Knocks it loose. Driving in. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
That one is no good. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Pistons keep it alive. And they double up Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Launches it. Detroit, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Thompson, high post. Back to Cunningham. Trying to end the drought. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And it's blocked. .41 seconds left in the third. Harris a screen. From deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5.
This is something that Gooney does well for his position, connecting on timely passes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Robinson for 3. Here's KD. Durant uses his size and close.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
We're at the end of the third, and we've...
31. The Pistons, 34.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Durant brings it from distance.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Cunningham on the wing. Robinson misses.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. And Durant launches from deep. Detroit with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Off with the layup. Pistons trailed by 3. Robinson on the wing. The kick out to Cunningham. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Robinson for 3. No good on the shot. Rockets leading by 3. Şengün. Duran pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pocket 6. Robinson fires. The putback. Cunningham outside. Now Duran. And stolen by Şengün. Misses the 3. Pistons trailed by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Durant going to work inside.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .151 left to play in the final quarter. Robinson. And that time also a missed shot.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Durant takes the 3. Slick corner 3 by Durant.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
And they double up Cunningham. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shoots the 3. Robinson outside. From outside, here's Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Now Robinson. Fighting for each chance, but comes up empty. Durant. Smith. Another chance here. Right side, Kevin Durant. Another shot. Rebounded by Thompson.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Robinson. Now Cunningham. Puts up the 3. Smith there for the rebound. Stolen by Robinson. Durant. It drops. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance. Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. Jokic grabs the board. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And Minnesota with possession here, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Johnson. And Denver pushing it up now. Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Outside Watson. Gordon outside. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Jokic, no good.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Randall on the screen. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And with the shot clock nearing 0, Randall calmly sinks one.
Jokic the screen. Murray's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
They kick it out to Murray. That three's off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Murray. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randall left side. Drills it from deep. Randall's got 6 points.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Watson. Yet to see a basket. Denver needs to get off a shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Here's Randall. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
40 seconds left in the first. Pass to Watson. Takes a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Conley. Outside Reed. Conley with the ball. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Watson. They kick it out to Murray. Knocks it down from distance. Murray's got 5 now. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Murray from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Out to Gordon. Back to Murray. Shoots over Reed. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
McDaniels can't hit. And here's Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Right side Murray. It's Watson on the wing. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Watson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. And out of bounds. The Nuggets will take it.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Murray. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Jokic. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. The 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Taking it himself, Randall. Changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Murray scanning the floor. Screen by Gordon. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Clock at 4. Pass to Jokic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Rejected by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. On the wing, Murray. He's got 5. Here's Jokic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
1:06 left in the first half. Brown draws the double. Pass to Jokic. Left block shot on the way. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Right side Edwards. Outside DiVincenzo. Now Randall. It's picked off. Here's the break. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play. He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Oh, deflected. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Edwards got 5 points. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nuggets ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Now here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Gordon right side. From downtown. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Randall with a steal. And Gordon with the big finish.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Randall can't hit.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Jokic is doubled. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. It's Johnson with a drive. Here's Brown. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves trail. Johnson with the defensive effort. Outside Watson. Pass to Johnson. Gordon on the wing. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And Denver making a change here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Watson. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Watson's got 6 points. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, It helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Pass to Randall. Excellent defense there from Watson. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness. Those are the things that make really good defenders. Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Left side, DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Randall with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. Randall, good. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
There's the three. Off target from downtown. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment. 25. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Conley to take the lead. The rebound by Murray. Murray is doubled. Pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. Back to Jokic. Nice D from Reed. And here are the Timberwolves. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Murray going to work inside.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Up top, Randall. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. Randall pulls down the board. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Both teams deciding to change it up. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here are the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Back to Valanciunas. Hardaway on the wing. Over McDaniels. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Denver in the lead. And stolen by Edwards. Randall outside.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Murray with it. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Gordon. He launches. Rebounded by McDaniels. Fast break. Here we go. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Timeout. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Murray. Randall rips down the board. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. There's the steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Murray. Murray going all the way.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Outside Edwards. Now Randall. McDaniels outside. Here's Edwards. Now Randall. Oh, it misses.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. And stolen by Edwards. Now Gobert. Right side Edwards. Gobert hammers it home.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon. And that misses. That would have put him up. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.